This is a tutorial on how to overclock your GPU, which is the process of changing the clock speed of your GPU past the recommended setting in order to improve performance. Overclocking a GPU is one of the most dangerous means of customization in any PC build, which is why it's important to exercise extreme caution when doing anything shown in this video, as careless action could fry your GPU. Depending on the brand of your GPU, overclocking or attempting to overclock could also void the warranty on your component. So be careful, and let's get into it.
Starting from the top, overclocking is the process of pushing a component past its designated speed set by the manufacturer upon arrival. The most common reasons being you're doing a lot of 3D work and your graphics card just isn't cutting it, but some people still feel it necessary to overclock your graphics card. And the other main reason would be gaming. A lot of that work is put on the graphics card. To start off with, all you do is you install your overclocking software of choice, and we chose MSI Afterburner. Make sure you look up which graphics card you're using because it's very important to understand the base clock before you push it too high.
Next, install your benchmark software of choice. We chose MSI Combustor. Make sure to run the benchmark at different resolutions to get an idea of what your card is capable of at a certain setting.
Keep an eye on the FPS at the bottom so you have an idea of where you're starting. And then up your core clock by 40 each time. Make sure you also set a custom fan curve because this can get pretty hot. You're going to repeat this multiple times until the software either crashes, freezes, or something else happens. I think we got ours up to about 160 megahertz and then it crashed.
Make sure not to push the power limit or the temp limit too far, as these things could fry your GPU.
So make sure you have the high profile cooler or a really nice cooler, or maybe even a custom loop to take care of that heat.
Make sure to play around with the core clock and memory clock speeds to see if you can get the best performance that you can, or hopefully what you're looking for.
We chose to do a variety of benchmarks to see the capabilities of the GPU with a variety of different overclocks. We tried like the traditional Furmark donut, which is like a big fuzzy donut. We did another one, which was like a simulation out in nature. The first one we did was like a MSI with like a big old sweeper sweeping a bunch of cubes back and forth, and it just keeps on adding more cubes until it crashes. Make sure it crashes during none of these in order to ensure a totally stable overclock.
The purpose of these benchmarks is to test the capabilities of the GPU on these settings without having to worry about opening some program or opening a game or something. So this way it's all nice and organized and you can see your frame rate, GPU temp, and everything right in one place.
And then while we were at it, we also had a little bit of fun and we set a few records on the benchmark software.
Yeah.